Knoww! I'm here for Univlog.
I miss my uni life.
Okay, so aren't we getting any uni videos in this YouTube channel? Whoa!
Just kidding.
You have no idea how excited I am to film this video because I was so stressed that I couldn't deliver you any of the university content videos just because of the pandemic, and I don't see my university starting anytime sooner. Also, I'm almost done with my university, so I was super stressful because most of you has been asking me to deliver university content, but here I am. You request, I deliver. Welcome to another university, I would say, memory video. I asked my university friends to share their best university memories with me in my curious cat so that it's anonymous, and I ended up with loads, and I had to pick few of them just to share with you. So here I am to share with you guys this night. You ready? Let me have a seat, okay? So let's get into the first ever story. 3, 2, 1, go. There are so many, but this came to my mind first. That was the time when we stayed at Ramanathan Hall. And yes, I'm from heaven among all universities. Oh yeah, baby. That day there was a power cut and it was around 7 p.m. Fun began with a who's who from each and every room. After a couple of minutes, all those brave independent ladies got together at the corridor. Of course not because they are afraid. And that was fun. Still, there were some sleepheads inside the room without a damn idea about a power cut. There we started a criminal show and it was fun as hell.
Hi, sisters!
And there was a Patchy who was wearing a petticoat. And she has a long, thick, messy hair. She started twinning Mohini that night. And of course, there were so many victims that night. I still can hear those screams of some Patchies. I think they should be in Ariana's whistle note. And the most beautiful thing was late night singing. All the beautiful girls on the corridor lighting up their phone flashlights. It was like a concert at the gym, and yes, that was the experience I got in my head. And one last thing, I can surely remember we were unconditionally happy that time, and I really, really meant it. Good luck with your work, Cheche. Oh, thank you. I just don't know where to start. First of all, let me give a little brief introduction about this memory and the place, what's going on there. Ramanathan Hall is a girls' hostel. If I'm not wrong, this used to be one of the largest girls' hostel in South Asia. This is pretty huge and it's pretty old. Yes, as first year student, I stayed in Ramanathan Hall, and this place is scary as. Talking about the ghost stories, I have heard enough of ghost stories regarding the Ramanathan Hall, and just because of those ghost stories, I may or may not have taken some of the parts from my room to the study room in the middle of the night. Girl, I don't know where your room was, but if your room was at the far end corner of the Ramanathan Hall and the topmost floor, girl, I get it. I get what's going on there. Like, oh my god. You can't imagine, that place is really scary. The corridors are from this corner to the far end corner. Super scary. Yeah, so just because she came up with it was like a concert at the gym. So you guys have been imagining concert at a gym? Yes, that's how we paid people do that. We have those concerts at the gym, and basically the ticket for the concert is literally 50 rupees. Believe it, like 50 rupees. Vianes, Sanuka, Umaria, you say the name, 50 rupees. That's it, period. I think we should be so grateful for the price and the so unique experience we're gonna get singing in a closed environment. It is some other whole vibe. This is like once in a lifetime experience. Most of the singers who come to those concerts, they're actually surprised about the crowd and the support, and they never leave without a compliment. yeah, that's a really nice experience, you know, girls having fun when there's a power cut. Power cut situation in a girls hostel is quite different experience because sometimes no one is gonna fix the power cut, or we just have to do it ourselves. You know, there are some expertise for that. So whenever there's a power cut, we're just gonna give a phone call, go fix that bitch, fix the power cut. And there are so many stereotypes when there's a power cut. There are sleepyheads go back to sleep. There are singing birds who would spend the entire night singing, and gladly I had to be part of that crew. We used to sing the whole night. So while I was in Professor Edurita Sarachandra Hall, if you can remember my going back to the university to collect my stuff video, so there I used to spend the whole night on the balcony singing with the flashlights on. The hostel right in front of us, there were girls from Faculty of Medicine, if I'm not wrong. So they used to be our audience, and they were cheering up, come on, yeah, one more. And it's totally worth it. Love it. I miss it. Let's get into the second story. Okay, I need to switch the lights on. Okay, can we switch the language?
Hold on. Can we switch the language?
The first case in my life happened on Akbar Bridge. It was around 1 a.m. in the morning. Girls were going back to the Ramanathan hostel after a kuppy session. It was a tradition for a boy to accompany girls for their safety because we were freshers. Hot. The moon was literally being Hantanita Payanasada. It was shining over Hantana mountain range. We were two birds freshly in love. We stopped to look at the moon and the dark, misty mountains hanging up above the tree line of Love Lane. Millions of fireflies were lighting up above the surface of Mahavali River, but we never counted though. So not sure about the million part, yeah. But I'm sure about the millions of stars. Those were shining above us. I know this sounds lame, but still, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me, he said, just before he kissed me on my lips. Just like that, for more than 2 years, I was lucky enough to experience a love so beautiful in Pera, and a heartbreak too. But uni love stories are incomplete without some heartbreaks, aren't they? Akbar Bridge at 1 a.m. in the morning is literally the most romantic thing I've ever seen in my life. And you had your first kiss there? Oh my god. You couple are so damn lucky, because this is like a once in a lifetime experience and you just witnessed it. Oh my god.
I literally am so jealous about you.
I've been staying in university for 4 to 5 years. I've never had this experience. Guys, okay, we'll say Joe was so specific and so realistic about all the details. Peradeniya is one of the coldest cities in comparative to the rest of the cities in Sri Lanka. 1 a.m. in the morning, it's so freezing. And yes, we have so many of those fireflies in the university. Having a late night walk in the university is so magical just because of the mist, the wind, the cold. I mean, like, yeah, you guys had like such a beautiful experience. I'm sure this moment is gonna be a moment you both will never forget. Wow, university romance is so beautiful because Peradeniya is so romantic. Just because University of Peradeniya is so romantic. Once it was a Valentine's Day and I was just after my lab session and I was going back to my hostel. Sadly had to cross the Akbar Bridge for some reason. Oh my god, you guys, I was so stressed looking at all the couples holding hands. No, unacceptable. Like when you're in Pera, it's just some external force going on and you're just pushing out to get into relationship, have this nice university romance. I personally felt that pressure. I felt that pressure. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one is gonna be a really valuable memory that I so badly wanted to share with you guys. Arunella. This is a project conducted by the students of Faculty of Engineering, University of Peradeniya. Through this project, we received the opportunity to visit underprivileged schools and conduct a seminar series for approximately 5 to 6 months each weekend. This was the best memory because it was so nice to see how those kids eagerly wait for us on Fridays, to see how these kids improve day by day, to see how those whole village treated us, love, affection from all the people, plus along with 6 to 7 hour bus ride at night. The best part of it is self-satisfaction that I got after seeing their results and the achievements of the kids. And that feeling, all those memories will cherish my whole life. As a student of Faculty of Engineering, University of Peradeniya, we conduct this project not only to provide education but to build libraries, to build schools and help little kids out. After going to those rural villages, it's quite pathetic to see how those kids want to be doctors but still doesn't know the basics. Used to work in Arunella somewhere around the Kandy area. I just had getting onto the bus and get into the school in the morning itself and get back to the hostel in the weekend. I could do it only for 2 to 3 months, not more than that, because I had chess tournaments and stuff. I low-key regret not doing that. All my roomies, they had to go somewhere around Putlam area. After each and every session, they had something to share with me. Once they were chosen by wild elephants and they had a nice boat ride, they had plucked lotuses. That is such a wonderful experience. Like, if it's not for Arunella, I don't think we won't be getting those experiences. It's just the mountainous university life, stuck in with workload, assignments and stuff. I think the starting Arunella was the best decision Faculty of Engineering and University of Peradeniya made. If I'm able to find any link you can do your donations on, I will link it down below on the video so that you can share this with your friends. I'm looking forward to share with you guys more of those Arunella stories. That is it for the video. If you're a university student and if you would like to share your beautiful unique memories with my audience who's willing to go to the university, please don't hesitate to DM me on my Instagram, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys with another video. Love you guys. Bye.